All right. Test.
Test.
Test. Test.
Culture headlines, you guys. I mean, the main pop culture.
Great segue.
That's right.
Masters. I hate you both.
The Oscars was this past Sunday, so that's the biggest pop culture story at the moment. So, we're not going to read through all the winners or anything like that, but we'll cover some of the big. Well,
nobody cares.
Well, just achievement and sound. That's all I wanted to recash was achievement and sound. Maverick won that award.
That's because you haven't achieved anything in sound for a couple of years now.
That's right. Not on this podcast, that's for sure. Well, certainly Everything, Everywhere, All at Once was the big winner of the Oscars evening. Just really cleaned up. It won in almost every category.
Have either of you seen this movie yet?
I did.
I forget. You did. Okay.
I did not. I want to. But
I read about it, that it was one of the best movies of the year, and it was one evening last summer. I put it up on the big screen in the backyard. It was like a perfect way to watch that movie. A lot of fun. And I'm like, I watched it. I'm like, this is at that point, I started to tell you guys you should see it all those months ago. But yeah, very, very good. It's no surprise to me that it won all these awards. So, like I said, virtually everything that it was nominated for won. So it was very, very good. So best directors, Daniel, Scheinert and Daniel Kwan. Actress in leading role, Michelle Yeoh, and she's the first woman of Asian descent to win an Oscar for Best Actress. So that's also made a lot of news. 60 years old. I don't know if she was 60. Looks terrific. Yeah, she was so good in that role. Does. Yeah. Best Actor was a nice feel-good story with Brendan Fraser winning for The Whale. I've not seen this yet, but I did notice you can rent it for like $6 on streaming, so I'll definitely have to check that out. It also won Best Effects. I think it won for the movie. But just the speech, a lot of good speeches throughout the awards as well. And his was very, very nice. You could tell he was very nervous and excited. I mean, he was sort of an outcast of Hollywood there for a minute, and then he got back into it, won this award. So definitely very grateful, very cool. Let's see here. Just looking at the bigger awards. Actor in a supporting role, Ke Hai Kwan won for also Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And, most of us know his story, but if you don't, he was a child actor. He was in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, right, with Harrison Ford way back in the day. He was in the Goonies and a few movies and had a hard time getting roles and decided to retire from acting and then got back into
resurface again.
Yes, that's right. He got back into it in 2018 after that Crazy Rich Asians movie got a lot of accolades. So he decided that there's maybe a place for him to get back into acting, and here he wins the award. He might have had the best speech of the night, just very, again, so emotional and thanking his mother and everything else. Very, very cool. Probably one of the most surprising winner of the evening was Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, beating out Angela Bassett from Black Panther. So a lot of people thought that she might get it for her. Although Jamie Lee Curtis is very, very good. So you can't say that she didn't have a very, very strong performance in that movie. Made a lot of news as well, and she, Angela Bassett did not appear to applaud or anything for Jamie Lee, so that made a lot of social media news. So I don't know. Did you guys see any of that, by the way?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. First of all, I don't think we should judge people by the reaction to fucking losing. No, I mean, it's awards and but nobody wants to lose.
Right.
So if you don't know the person, she did. She looked
did
mad.
she?
Look disappointed.
Yes.
She's real fucking mad.
But still, that's her reaction. That's how. Fuck. If she didn't know the person and you lost, why would you be happy? Fuck everybody else.
She didn't say anything. She didn't say anything negative or anything like that. It was
she didn't slap him.
We need to stop projecting onto people what we think they mean when they do. I mean, without saying anything, you can't. You're just gonna assume what they feel and then like go from there. I mean,
right? Maybe
like you said,
she was like
really. Sorry, I was saying
yeah.
not everybody handles it the same way. So yes, it is the nice thing to be the gracious loser and applaud and okay, yes, well they deserve, but not everybody handles it that way in the moment. It's just, sure she felt disappointed.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and announce. Nick, go ahead and announce the winner. I'm nominated, Nick, and Brian wins. Let's go ahead for me.
Okay, so, and the award for the most handsome podcast host goes to Keith Porter from It Came From Gen X.
Fuck that dude. No, look at this. Fuck him. Get out of here. Boo.
See how gracious Brian was? Even still thinking he was going to win, but he still clapped for his colleague.
Recount. I want to fucking recount.
You cheated. You stole it.
That's right. Fake news.
Fake podcast awards. Shit.
And then obviously everyone wants one Best Picture. So, did you guys watch the Oscars?
I did not.
I did. No? I watched, about half of it because I forgot it was on. And then I looked on social media and saw that the Goonies kid won, so I flipped it on.
Last year I forgot as well, and then I heard about the slap, so I turned it on.
Right.
Like, whoa.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
I turned
like
on
that
just
happened
to
this
see
year, so I
replays.
didn't know. Yeah.
Well, did you have any favorite moments in particular, Dean?
No.
Not so much?
No, it's all boring. It's just, there's some funny jokes, but they're all just very blah. I mean, they're funny. They're okay, but yeah, nothing exciting. We're getting slapped. I don't honestly care that much.
No one assaulted anyone this year.
That's true.
Right.
I thought I thought Jimmy Kimmel did a pretty good job hosting. Sure. I mean, if you haven't seen his monologue, you could see that on YouTube or whatever.
Did he make a joke about potentially being assaulted? Yeah.
Well, he was out in front of it. He just, he didn't hide the fact that he said a joke something along the lines of, we have security, we're going to take precautions, and if you do perform an act of violence, in so many words, what we're going to do is absolutely nothing. And we're going to give you a award for best actor and let you talk for like 20 minutes on your acceptance speech. So he basically just laid it out there like, you guys didn't do a damn thing last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that was kind of funny is you can find this out there as well, but it's all part of the same monologue, so of course you can see it if you just watch that. But he said if you come up here, you have to get through some people, that's going to help protect me, basically. He showed, Creed, so it was Michael B. Jordan in the audience. Then he said you have to get through the Mandalorian. Then you have to get through Michelle Yeoh. And then he's like, and you're going to have to get through Spider-Man. And they pan over to Andrew Garfield, who's kind of like, smiling like,
that's funny.
That's Spider-Man you thought, It was pretty good.
That's cool.
Yep. And then at the end of the telecast, Jimmy Kimmel goes over to a board. It said Oscars without incident, and he flips down the number 1. Like,
it's funny.
But he did call out as well. To his credit, he also called out the lack of that there were no female directors nominated. So he called that out. He called out a couple movies that they made that received no nominations that were pretty good. Women Talking and something else. Can't remember what it was exactly. So he spoke to some of that stuff. So it was pretty good. Again, like I said, some of the speeches were quite nice. And then I thought that the memoriam was very nice. Lenny Kravitz got up there and sang, played piano.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was nice. That was a nice performance and a nice, honor, in memoriam of that. Jimmy Kimmel didn't make a joke as far as the over under or some type of bet if they're going to have, who's the guy, Robert Blake up there?
Yes. And they did not.
No, they did not. They did not honor Robert Blake, who just passed away not long ago. Yeah.
Who they should have honored was fucking Blake Insurance.
Yeah.
Because Blake Insurance is an Erie insurance. Well. That's right. It's an Erie insurance agency located right here in Barberton, Ohio. They provide auto, home, renters, and business insurance with honesty, decency, and affordability. Erie Insurance is above all else in service. You want to call 234-571-5359 or visit BlakeInsuranceLLC.com for your free 5-minute quote today. And when you do, tell them that the hopefully one-day award-winning podcast, Convincing Idiots, sent you.
Yes.
Very good. All right, guys. Well, that was the main pop culture headline that I had this week here. No death, destruction, just fun and Oscars, and we're going to keep it light. And when we get into
it's hard for me to do.
Yep, that's right.
Heavy
keep it light.
Bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm a thick boy.
Thick boy.
Zennial Dean, Gen X Brian, Millennial Nick. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe.